When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
John Legend, Sheryl Crow, Elvis Costello, and Alanis Morissette star in the MGM Plus original series, Words and Music. Iconic artists share intimate performances and the stories behind the songs. New episodes Sundays on MGM Plus.
Naked ABC's Turn the Page, ding, where we discuss every single Stephen Page song. Oh, it already played.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear it. No.
Because, you know, we play that so we can hear it when we're recording these episodes. Like, even though the other people, they hear it, we hear it too.
Because I can't hear
right?
it.
Yeah, we all the time. Like that's just part. There's no editing in this show. We come on whenever anyone hits the play button. We come on, we just say the same words every time. Although that monotonous monologue that I just did right there, really hard to get through, I have to say. For 10 seconds every single time that we do this.
For 10 seconds. Every time.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Every time. I have to count it down. I have the timer here. It's really hard to do in the middle of the night, but hey, some people demand it.
Hey, you do what you got to do. That's, you know.
Yeah.
Demand it.
It'd be nice if we got paid for it. So if you haven't heard, I have joining me tonight, Heidi.
Hi,
Thank
everybody.
you for joining me, Heidi. And I appreciate you joining me because everyone else has gone on vacation this week. I think they're all taking a nap. I think the song put them to sleep this week.
Oh, probably. It is a lullaby. It's very much like a lullaby. So
it is. This week we are discussing the song Glitterbug. And if you've not heard this song before, here is a quick snippet.
Glitterbug, with your mind everywhere. I'm anywhere you want me to be.
And this is, of course, we're still on the Vanity Project songs, and we're halfway through. We're on the. If this were an album, like an old record or a cassette tape, this would be the opening song on side 2.
Glitter.
How do you feel about that, Heidi?
I think it's a very. I don't think it's the right opener for side 2, but I love this song so much. It seems, in my opinion, it reminds me a lot of like Hidden Sun, in that it almost should be like a bonus track. I've always kind of considered it a bonus track but I don't know. I fell in love with this song the first time I heard it. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I just love this song. And I think it's because it became a song that I connected with my son with. Like when he was born, I put this on his, whenever my kids were born. I mean, music is something that connects all of us. So I had this on I made a CD because CDs still existed back then. And this was 2009. But I made a CD of songs, and this was I want to say maybe number 1 or number 2 on it, and so it became part of the connection with me and my son when he was born, and I sang it to him all the time when he was little. Um, I don't know, it just reminded me kind of a lullaby. I still smile when I think about it because it was a different kind of song. Do we know why he wrote it? I've never been able to find a reasoning or what he meant by it, but I've just always liked it. It's
No.
simple, but, like, I just love the lyrics, and kind of it reminds me about, kinda growing up and, take your time, but take care because, for in the end, we're all history. Like, there's so many great lines, and I know some people kinda get the haterade on this one, but I love this song so much. I almost think it would have been really great for snack time. Um,
Mm.
Because you need another one of
If
those.
he had just been able to hold on to this song for a few
A
more
few more
years for
years,
snack
right, for
time.
snack time, but it's a departure overall in the album, especially doesn't it come right before Powder Blue? I'm not home right now, so I don't have my
It's around the same time as Powder Blue. I want to say Powder Blue was during Maroon. I'm checking right now. I want to say Powder Blue is the BNL. So I could go and look. It would take a long time to search. But I'm just going off what I have, and it was Powder Blue was originally recorded for Maroon.
right.
And so Maroon was 2000. This would have been 2004 recorded, 2005 release. So it's a few years after.
That's right. That's right. It's got a similar sound to it with a completely different song. Like, it does have a
Yes,
very similar kind of feel. Um,
this is a little bit more relaxed and happy in ways versus Powder Blue is got almost a melancholy
oh,
feel
heck
to
yeah.
it. But
Heck
yes,
yeah.
I
And that's
agree.
one of my favorite songs ever. But, yeah, it's it pops right in the end, and I kind of feel like I think it should come at the end after 12 for me. It's kind of like
Mm.
because again, the way the song ends too is, um, "So good night, Glitterbug." It's kind of like a goodbye. It's just so pretty to me.
Oh, what is that goodbye that there's a song we covered within the last year or two, BNL, where he finishes off with good night or goodbye.
Oh, sugar.
And it's a Steven song, and I wish I could think of what it is, but that also reminds me a lot of this as well because it's a very melancholy song. But again, this isn't melancholy, but it has that very slow tempo. And oh, I wish I could think of
And
what it
Kevin plays on this
was.
song too, which is really kind of works too, because it does have a Kevin kind of touch to it in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Um, I just I don't know. I this song just means so much to me. Glitterbug with your mind everywhere. I'm everywhere you want me to be. And I love don't be shy, let everyone or me at least inside. So it's like even I'm g I just my son is almost 16. He's in driver's ed. Um, and just the other day, Monday, he has a girlfriend and he had a little girl issue and with his girlfriend that morning and he texted me before school started because then they have to put their phones away, of course.
Hmm.
But then after, and all he said was like something that was kind of sad, like and I was like, oh no. And I'm driving to work 2 hours away. So at the end of the day, he messaged me after school got out before he had to go to football practice. And he's like, can we just go for a drive when you pick me up this afternoon? Because he has to drive anyway to get hours in, but he's just enjoying driving around. And that is a sign now that he wants to have a chat, like he wants to talk.
Mm.
But if I start the conversation, and I don't know if you or your lovely wife have this kind of situation as your daughters get as your kids get older, rather, but you have to wait for them to initiate sometimes.
Yes.
Especially like
Yes.
Noah, he's very different than the girls were. And if he starts to talk, then he'll talk. But if I'm like, hey, so what's going on with this? He doesn't want to just, respond. So that line of don't be shy, let everyone or me at least, I'm always saying, I'm right here for you. I can listen.
Yep.
I tell, all the time, I'm like, do you need an ear just to vent? Do you need advice, or do you need me to take action on something? That way, and I say that to my students too when they walk in and need to talk, because sometimes
Very
you just need to
men are
vent.
from Mars.
You just need to vent, and sometimes you need some
Yeah.
advice, and sometimes you need all three of those things. But if they know, okay. And so when I say to my son, no matter what, I'm like, I'm here. You can say anything you want to, and I will not be judging you at this point. Eventually we may have to talk about something, but right now, just let me, I'm safe to let me in. But if you can't, make sure you have somebody to talk to. So don't be shy. You can let a whole bunch of people in, or you can let at least me, so you have somebody to talk to. And then again, you'll be fine. You'll be fine in the morning sunshine. Everything looks dark now, but tomorrow morning, I'm sure that you and your girlfriend, or you in this situation, it's going to look very different in the light of day. There's so many things about in me, and that's what I love about some of the power of the lyrics that are in this song is for me, it's that parenting, like, that advice. And I wonder if he wrote this with his son in mind, because I've always loved the what is it? It's the other bonus track.
It's
Just
on the
begun my
end
sleeping new
of.
son. Da, 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 da. His fontanelle pulses with lives that. Oh, what is that?
I'm also trying to figure out the other song that ends in goodbye, goodbye. With we must all, we must all die.
And the next
All
section
things must
too,
die.
Tracy, where he says, "Glitterbug with your eyes through the gray. There's something that I need you to say. Could be hi, go away, or anything that makes it okay." Like sometimes I just
That's it. The new sad.
Oh, the new sad.
The new sad.
Just say anything to me, buddy, but don't shut me out. Like, you can tell me I don't want to talk about it right now. That's fine. But just to close off is a little scary as a parent.
Right.
So there's so many things that I just love that. Wait and see. From the bar to the stars, through the haze of 1,000 wasted days, you must be tired. You've burned so bright. So good night.
It's not have you seen my love. It's at the end of
No,
Stunt.
it's not.
It's at the end of Stunt. I'm trying to find Stunt up here on my list. Hold on. When you dream.
When you dream. What do you dream about? That was also on the album When Noah Was Born. So these two songs really were really impactful as lullabies, if you will. And so that's why I kind of have always connected to this song. My hair is a disaster. Holy smokes. It's been a long day, folks. Don't make fun of the hair. But so yeah, that's kind of my perspective on it. It's pretty simple, broken down. He does play it capoed. And it's a basic 1-5-4 1-5-4-5-1 progression. But then he does, when he goes into for in the end we're all history, he shifts into a minor 7 there. which is a minor 6 chord that he uses, which is great. Which okay, wait. I mean, because I just said it's a minor 7, but it's a minor 6. It's the 6th chord in the progression, but it has a 7th on top of it,
Oh.
which doesn't make any sense unless you're a musician. But then he does shift it on the last line where he takes it around this 2 chord, like he moves around chromatically almost, from one chord to the next higher chord and like shifts around there a bit.
Mhm.
So it is unique in some areas, and then it goes back to the 1 5 4 5 1 progression. But it's lovely.
So
That's my opinion.
do you feel like I obviously can't break down the music. However, I will say that it is a very sweet sounding song.
Mhm.
And it feels like it ends. The last note that it finishes on definitely makes you feel like it's a completed song. It comes back around. Uh, and it's very relaxing, like you said, very lullaby-esque. But
Mhm.
I am trying to figure out.
And he doesn't go belting, he doesn't oversing
Nope.
it. It's very tender. It's a very tender, approach to the
Yep.
lyric,
Which I think is probably why
almost like
he's
he's singing to his son.
yeah, which is probably why he hasn't done it in concert very much because again, like it's not a belter. It's not a song that is going to be uh you know you're not going to sit there and like wail on this song. When he's played it in concert, he played it in the middle between Alternative Girlfriend and Shoebox. And
Weird.
I would not want the song in between those. It wouldn't feel right. He also played it another time between Hit and Run and Bull in a China Shop. So again, like he's throwing it in as the quiet song between between other more uplifting songs. But again, it's not where I would have put this song. Um, and he did play it one more time in Toronto. All the other times he's played it another 14 times, or yeah, 17 times total. Um, he also played it once in a private venue in Toronto. That's not the live from home, so I'm thinking that it must have been some kind of special thing back in 2021. And it looks like I'm trying to see where he stuck it then. It's at the end of his set between Jane and I Can See My House from Here. Now there, I would have said yes. That's a little bit better with I Can See My House from Here. We'll get to that song later, but it's a little bit more apropos and
Mm.
mixing with this song. In terms of what this song's about, though, see, when I listened to it this week, I kept thinking that it's about a relationship.
And it could be. Again, you could take it in that perspective, but for me, I think again, it's like what's your personal experience that attaches you to a certain song in a certain period of your life and time. And it's like Don't Want to Miss a Thing has never been a love song to me. It's always a song about my daughter because she was born when that song came out
Right.
and had tremendous complications. So every time I heard it, that's exactly what I thought. So and a lot of people take it as a love song, and that's fine. And this could be, like I'll still be here. You're doing your thing, and you know, if you're mine, you might be fine. You will find if you're mine, you might be free. We shall see. Like that, I can see that connection.
Mm. Well, and the line that really kind of makes me think that it might be more kind of romantic relationship is from the bar to the stars through the haze of 1,000 wasted days, which those are very adult like lines. So if you're saying them to someone like from the bar to the stars, and then haze of 1,000 wasted days, that's not something that kids would normally associate or think about. And so to me, that's like, okay, from the bar where I met you to the stars where we were joining, and then the haze of all these times in between where we've wasted our time, and this relationship may be floundering. It's hard to say.
Could be.
Because there's all these things where he's leaving it up to the narrator is leaving it up to the other person as to what goes from here. He's kind of saying like, I need you in my life, but you also burn really brightly, and so if freedom is what you need to burn brightly, then go and do so. And there's something that I need you to say. It could be hi, go away, or anything that makes it okay. So whatever you need to say, but I want you here, but I just need you to talk with me and let me in.
Yeah, I totally can see that as well. I think that's the beauty of again, some songs is you can take something away. Like that, from the bar to the stars through the haze of 1,000 wasted days. I could think of that too, even in my connection to it as it like projecting the future. The amount of days that have disappeared as your children grow up that you're like, how did that just happen? You go from, again, yeah, the bar thing, but whatever, there's one line that might not exactly work, but stargazing, and then you look at your kid one day and all of a sudden they're taller than you are, and you're like, how did we waste how many years? Like, did I miss a bunch of stuff here? Like, what happened? And you filled it, but you're still like, how did we fill all those years? Like, that's crazy. So yeah, I think it could go a variety of ways. I think that that's the beauty of the song is like many songs. You take from it what you need or what you want, or what just makes a connection at that time.
Yeah. And I will say that, like, at the time that Stephen wrote this, and again, he wrote this with Stephen Duffy. Stephen Duffy's a little bit older, so he has children that are a little bit older, so that could be part of what was kind of inspired in some of the words as well. I think I would say that his kids at this point, if I'm doing my math right, were somewhere around 5, 3, and 1 at this point that he recorded it. So they weren't that old. They hadn't moved along further into the life cycle at that point, and he's kind of seeing them leave. Much like the songs that we covered with Ed recently, where he's lamenting about the next change into the next area of adulthood and kids leaving.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that Steven's not capable with his imagination of picturing what that will be like.
But it could just be about a relationship. It could be about anything. It could be about a glitterbug that he saw outside or kept as a pet. We don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I think Glitterbug must be some form of Canadian aphorism, or not aphorism, but language and lingo, because I can't find anywhere online what a glitterbug is. I mean, I picture it as a lightning bug, what we grew up calling lightning bugs up near me.
Well, and do you remember when we were kids, the glowworm?
Glowworm, yep.
That's what I thought of every time. I thought of the glowworm.
Which sounds kind of like that music.
Glitterbug glowworm, because the glowworm, the head lit up, remember?
And it
So
played
that's what
very
I thought.
soft
Every
music.
time I think of a glitter bug, I think of a firefly or a glowworm or something like that.
And it played very soft music, very much like this. But yeah, I could not find anywhere online where there's any official bug named a Glitterbug, which I'm just wondering if that's something that, like I said, we called them where I came from lightning bugs, but I'm
Yep.
almost guaranteeing that if I looked up lightning bug right now, it's not going to say like it is specifically this. Like, no, that was a mainism of what is probably some other name for a bug.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What is I would think like a lightning bug or a firefly or
Yeah,
are those the same
that
thing?
is, yeah.
Or I instantly I instantly pictured a glowworm.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So, but yeah, and I could see what you're saying in terms of what this could mean. And the term
I don't know. Let's
Glitterbug.
call Steve up
Yep.
and say, "Hey, Steve, the other Steve, what were you thinking with this?"
Stephen Duffy, we know you listen. Come on the show.
Right.
Going back to one of the things we've been discussing a couple of weeks ago, this is much more of the prosaic and poetic type of song more than I'm going to tell a story type of song. And I do love it when Steve does that. And I think this one is done well. I would actually say this is done better than What Do You Dream About, in terms of like what words he's choosing to sing and the picture that he is kind of developing in your mind as he's singing this. That's just my opinion.
Okay, I just saw that a glitter bug is a firefly or a lightning bug. They're all names for the same bioluminescent insect, which is actually a type of beetle. They are technically beetles, not flies or bugs, but the light they produce is called bioluminescence and is the result of a chemical reaction in their abdomen, which they use for communication. So there you go.
Soundbite, can you give us a fact check on that? I just love using the fact checker on this.
Now I really want a glowworm. Remember how cool those were? They were so cute. Oh, the original. Holy cow. You know what an original 1982 Hasbro glowworm is worth on eBay?
$12,000.
$225. I had one, I think, like that.
That was a bit off.
I think I stole it from my sister. Oh, the newer version looks awful. The old version is the best.
Oh, the old version is amazing. Does it?
That's the 1982 version? Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. I was 8 years old, I think, when it came out. Yeah, that would make sense. Ugh, I love that thing. It was so cute.
Oh, I'm going to have to give a higher score than what I was planning on, looking at what I gave. Have you seen my love and what do you dream
I
about?
really gave When You Dream a high score, I think, because I love that song too. So
I'm gonna have
all right. So where are we going?
I was gonna say, let's give us some scores.
Oh my gosh, it says that you said an original 82 could sell for $12,000 on eBay. That's not true, friends. That's not true.
I said it, however, it's not real.
However, don't trust what Tracy says. And Tracy froze.
So 0 to 10.
So for ratings, I am giving this song a 5.
Glowworms would you give this song?
I'm giving it 5 glowworms.
5
Tracy.
glowworms. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait. 0
this
to
song
10.
Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside in it. It's
0 to 10.
I love. Oh, 10 glowworms.
Oh, okay.
This is one of my favorites.
You stunned me there for a minute. I'm like, what?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I forgot we were going to 10. We should go to 11 because this one goes to 11. But no, we're going with 10.
10 glowworms. Okay.
It's like a warm blanket.
All right. Well, I mean, I gave Have You Seen My Love and What Do You Dream like a 3.5, 3.6. So on our new scale, that would be a 7. I have to give it higher than that because I think that I like the production of this better. I like the sweetness, the softness, the I love hearing Kevin playing in the background, and he doesn't take over the song. He just adds to it and gives ambiance to it. And Kevin is the master of moments, and he knows that in this moment he is there just to support. He is not there to be the Glitterbug. And I think that is amazing, and I'm glad that Steven brought him in for that. And do I like this song as much as I like That's All, That's All? I would say I like this a little bit more. I'm going to give it a 7.6.
Ooh, see, I thought you were going to go 8.
I haven't had any on this album that have been 8s. I haven't had any that I'm like, oh, I've got to listen to that a million times. Like this is on my playlist. Would I put this? That you bring up a good point though, Heidi, though. Would I put this on my kids' like sleep music?
Mm-hmm.
And I think this definitely would go on my kids' sleep music. So for that reason, I'm going to bump it up to an 8. I'm going to bump it up to an 8. Because even though it's not on my normal playlist, it's on the other type of playlist that would be just as important.
I can respect that.
As a matter of fact, had I known that, had this song existed when I known, because I really didn't listen to this album, but if I had known that this song existed when I had my son or my daughter, this is probably one of those songs I would have sung to him at night when he was keeping me up all night. Hoping that it would put him to sleep, but it probably still would
not. Don't you not miss those days?
Oh, I don't. But I do want to thank you for joining me tonight, and I really
no problem.
I really want to thank you for sharing.
I see what you did. We didn't go with thanks. That was fun though. So
because next week's song is thanks for sharing.
I know. Thank you for sharing. So yay. So we'll be sharing next week.
A lot.
Just in time for the season of sharing.
That's right.
Thanksgiving.
Yes. It'll be released right during the season of sharing.
That's right. The season of giving.
Now I got to start doing my math out and start figuring out when these are coming out and when do we take our holiday break.
Oh, right. All right, I gotta go. CBC.
Yes, go get some sleep. Go the song to get some sleep.
Glitterbug. Good night.
That's all. That's all. That's all. That's
all. All right, friends. So I'm still alive. So until Tracy comes back, we'll just talk about glowworms and our favorite toys from our childhood and why there aren't more songs that are related to the awesome toys. I mean, we do have, like, let's see, Slinky. That's a good one. That's a good song, too. Not as good as Log. What rolls downstairs? Loner in pairs to the neighbor's dog. Something, there's other words to that from Ren and Stimpy that I can't remember. Log, it's log, it's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. Come on, get your log. By Whammo. Tracy's going to look back on this and go, what happened? Just saying. Somebody in our audience No, it's just me. Okay. Just me. I'm still here. So, we could also talk about how um, Cabbage Patch Kids. See, if Stephen had written a song about Cabbage Patch, song Stephen Duffy, that Stephen Page sang, it would not be as good as Glitterbug, because I think they should make a Glitterbug. Maybe they bring back the glowworm, but it has sparkles and glitter. So when it glows, it's got sparkly glitter bits in it, and that would be amazing. I think that we could market that.
I hope that was recording the whole time I was gone.
I think it was. So you'll be able to go back and hear the musings of me singing Log from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh my gosh, that's great. I am excited to hear it.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here, wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. Like, Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day. Yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.